Hey, what's poppin' YouTube? It's your boy, Mr. Universal, and welcome back to the channel, Universal the Truck Driver. Today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys a recap of my last 3 weeks of what's been going on, because as you all noticed, I have not posted a video, and I've got a lot of emails, asking me was I okay and was I still with JB Hunt. So in this video, I'm going to answer them questions, and I'm going to answer them questions by recapping my last 3 weeks with JB Hunt. All right, so let's get into it. So if you watch my last video I posted, I thought my trailer got stolen, but actually an outside carrier swooped in and did some bull crap to get my trailer. So I started my week off with no trailer, and I had a load booked. I contacted dispatch to let them know, hey, I do not have a trailer. Do y'all see one in the area? They said, no, we don't see a trailer within 150 miles of you, 200 miles. I said, well, what should I do? Because I have a load booked. They told me to go ahead and start heading toward the shipper, that they would have me a trailer by the time I, got close. So I had a 180-mile deadhead to the shipper. About 100 miles in, I contacted dispatch, said, hey, found the trailer yet? They were like, no, just keep on going to the shipper. We'll have something resolved by the time you get there. To my luck, by the time I get to the shipper, a message come through. Boom, trailer assignment. Look at the trailer assignment. The trailer assignment is 50 miles back from where I just come from. I contacted dispatch, told them, said, hey, I just came through there. I'm not finna turn around and go back, because that's gonna mess up my timing and the other loads that I have booked. Well, the other load I have booked. So they told me to sit tight for about 10 minutes. Message come through, approval to bobtail into shipper. Run up in the shipper, grab my trailer from Tennessee, shoot to Georgia, drop and hook, come back up to Alabama, drop. I can't hook, because guess what? There's no empty trailer. Contact night dispatch. Once again, there are no trailers in the area. I said, okay, what should I do? I have a load that picks up 40 miles away. How can we get this resolved? And they were like, well, we'll just have to cancel the load, and you'll have to find something else. And I said, well, why can't y'all just send an email out to the customer letting them know that there's a trailer shortage and the driver needs to bobtail in? Well, we don't have the authority to do that. So I said, okay, say less. So they canceled the load I was supposed to be picking up, and I had to cancel the load behind that. All right. I asked them, what are we going to do? They said, well, nothing we can do. Just wait till in the morning. Day shift will be able to help you out more. So I got on the load board, I looked, didn't see nothing picking up for the next day. Now I could have sat there and waited till the next day to hope I find the load and hope that I get approval to bobtail in, but I didn't want to take chances. So being that I was 2.5 hours from the house, I just went home. I said, I'm not gonna idle all night, and I'm not gonna spend money on food. Sorry about that, y'all. So I shot home. Went home, I was done for the week because I was frustrated. Week 2, I start off again with no empty trailer, but I have a load booked. I contact the dispatch, tell them what's going on from last week, which they should already knew. They said, yeah, no problem, we'll find you an empty trailer, or we'll give you the approval to bobtail in again, because it is a shortage in your area, and it was out of my control. So it took day shift 8 hours to give me the approval to bobtail in. Now, during those 8 hours, I'm checking in every 2 hours, trying to see what's up. So about 4:30 that evening, I get a message, approval to bobtail in. So I go Tennessee, pick up the load, shoot to Georgia again, drop and hook. Load comes back to Alabama, drop and hook. No problem this time. Now, I had a load booked for Alabama. Then I had another load booked. No, I had 2 more loads booked. So I had 3, well, 1 on me and 2 more booked. I get to the shipper after I dropped in Alabama, and the pickup was in Alabama. I get there, and the customer tells me that the load was canceled 2 days ago. I just put my head down because I didn't understand what was going on. I contacted dispatch, and they said, oh, okay, we'll just give you 150 truck order not used. I said, no, this load was canceled 2 days ago, and y'all didn't know that. Y'all still had it on the load board. Well, we're sorry for the inconvenience, sometimes this happens. I don't think this happened if somebody canceled a load 2 days before, but another story. So I got a trailer, so I'm on the load board late in the evening trying to find a load, nothing. I'm looking on the load board for the next day. I see nothing. Well, guess what? I'm 2.5 hours from the crib again. I just go home, but this time I got an empty trailer. And I just call it a week. And week 3, I'm so frustrated. I was contemplating quitting. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I was like, man, I'm finna quit. This ain't worth it. I can go somewhere else and make some money. But I started thinking, I'm like, the trucking industry just messed up everywhere. So me leaving here is not gonna fix my problem. Just ride it out. So week 3, I ran a load to Georgia from Mississippi. And I was looking on the load board trying to find me something out of Georgia. Couldn't find nothing. And the stuff that I did find, it made no sense for me to haul. I'm not finna haul 44,000 pounds at $1.85 a mile just to say that my truck is moving. So 300 miles deadhead home, it would cost me like $120. I deadheaded home. And then the next day I seen a little short load that I ran and I came right back home. And I only did that just to pay my fees and, you know, cover my little fuel bill that I used. And I just really sat back and I reflected on some stuff. I just looked, I started studying, you know, looking at the load board, and something in my brain said, look at the desktop version, because I don't use the desktop version. So my advice to any driver over here or that's coming over here, don't just rely on the Drive app. Use the desktop version. And the desktop version, the reason why I say that is it'll show you show you the number of loads they have on the load board, and it'll also show you how many loads are in each state. And when I was sitting there looking, the areas that I run were dry. The areas that I don't run had plenty of freight. So I say that to say this, you know, do your homework. It's not all about just driving the truck, getting from point A to point B. When you're an owner operator, you have to look at everything. You have to see where the hot spots are at. You have to be able to pivot, have to be able to understand. And sometimes you have to run outside your comfort zone. And, you know, that's what has to happen. So, guys, I hope this video was helpful. I hope it informed, I hope it educated, I hope it motivated. Once again, thank everybody for checking on me. I am good. I'm still with JB Hunt. I don't plan on going anywhere. I do understand that the trucking world is in shambles right now. The fuel has shot back up. Rates are still low, and some of these rates are dropping even lower. So my advice to anybody out there that's running a truck right now, you know, try to run short hauls that pay money to keep your fuel bill down. Try to stay light, and that's it, y'all. But thank y'all for watching. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you don't, hit the dislike button 2 times in a row. It's your boy, and I'm out. 1.